It's easy to have something to say. Our brain will literally think of a response before the sentence we're being told is over. It's easy to have a comeback, a clap back. What's more difficult is shutting the fuck up. And it's a skill that if you master, you can actually use it to empower yourself in situations where you feel like you have to say something. We get in these instances where we're having conversations with people and finding that you just want to speak, you just want to get your turn. Or in an instance where we're being confronted by someone or something and we want to react. But there is magic in paying attention to what your thoughts are before you open your mouth. And this can apply in a lot of different ways. If you are being confronted by someone who is angry or hateful or whatever the case might be, the power that you get by just sitting back and being silent, not only the power that you show them, but the power you show yourself is pretty powerful. It's the restraint, I think, that really gives you a better idea of what it is you really want to say. And when you get in touch with your feelings and get in touch with how you're feeling in that moment, you become powerful not just by being silent, but by really understanding what it is you want to come out of your mouth next. I think especially with social media, everyone feels like they have to say something. They have to make a comment. When I pass by a post or something I don't like, I don't comment on it. I don't need to. It's not necessary. But some people feel like they have to say something. They have to make a comment. They have to put somebody down. They have to give their opinion. And there are so many opinions out there, so many perspectives. Everyone can be right and everyone can be wrong depending on how you think. But to catch yourself in the moments where you're about to type something to someone that's unnecessarily rude, or when you're, like I said, feeling confronted, because I feel like that's where it's the most powerful, which is why I keep bringing it up. You kind of reclaim the power that you think is being taken from you. And I'm not saying that it's easy. It's not easy to sit there when you're being yelled at or when you feel fearful for your life. But in those moments where you can, you will find more power in it. And even just, as somebody who literally rambles sometimes, it's what this is all about, really, I guess. When you really take the time to pay attention, you start to ask yourself and learn what is important for you to say and what isn't. What is important for you to share and what is important for you to keep to yourself. And that can be powerful in its own right, because now you're deciding what people know. You're deciding what people feel in some ways. Because instead of just reacting, or instead of putting your 2 cents where nobody asked for it, you're reclaiming that energy and you're reclaiming that peace is really what it is. Instead of overreacting or being unsettled or unsettling someone, you're reclaiming that peace. And you'll be surprised in how quickly those moments just pass by. You realize how unimportant they are. Those moments where you feel like you have to share something, or where you want to get upset, or where you want to yell at somebody or share your opinion unnecessarily. You realize those moments there's so many of them, and as you start to pay attention to what it is you think and how you want to show up in the world and what it is that's coming out of your mouth, you realize that there's so many instances where you can just shut the fuck up. And that's a powerful skill that many people, including people in power, do not have. When you're used to talking out of your ass, it starts to loosen up. But yeah. Mindfulness and shutting the fuck up is just about paying attention to what it is you really want to say and asking yourself, do I really want to say this? Is it really that important? And there are moments where it is, and that's fine. But again, I think, especially if you spend your time on social media, you start to think like everything you think about is important to share. And when it comes to things that you're sharing that are negatively affecting your mindset and the mindset of somebody else, you have to ask yourself, is it really that important, or should I just shut the fuck up?